Hi guys, this is not my wallpaper. I'm at my best friend's house, and this is her sister's old room from the 2000s, and now she lives in Putney in London in a very beautiful house as an adult. This was her kind of like boudoir from when she was younger, and they haven't decorated since. It's a bit kitsch. It's a bit kitsch. So yeah, so anybody watching this video, it's not my house, ce n'est pas ma maison. Good, so if you could let me know if you're here, if you're going to take part. So to remind you how it works, alors, pour vous rappeler comment ça marche, you are going to send me a WhatsApp individually, vous allez m'envoyer un WhatsApp individuellement, and then I'm going to here give everybody the translation I want them to do, and they're going to send me an individual WhatsApp file. Et ils vont m'envoyer un fichier individuel sur WhatsApp. Okay, so let me just make sure. So let's see who's doing what. Let's get rid of that. Delete. Great. So if you want to take part in the class, if you want to receive a translation, then by all means, send me a little WhatsApp now. All right. Si vous voulez faire le cours, merci de m'envoyer un WhatsApp maintenant. So I believe Murray is going to be taking part. Si je ne me trompe pas, Murray, il va faire le cours. Okay, so let me know who's taking part. I don't want the observers. Je veux pas ceux qui observent. The people that go, I'm just going to sit and watch in the class, Luke, but I'm not going to do it. Moi, je vais simplement regarder le cours, mais je ne vais pas le faire. Take part. Take part. Okay. So who have I got? Yeah. Let me know who's going to be doing it today. Faites-moi savoir qui va le faire. Otherwise, I have to talk to myself. Sinon, je vais me parler. And I don't know if I would be friends with me. Not totally sure. Not totally sure. Je suis pas totalement sûr. Okay. So far, I've not had a WhatsApp from anybody. If you've WhatsApped me and it hasn't come through for me, then tell me in here. All right. So I'll just give you my number again. Je vais vous donner encore mon numéro. There we go. Good. One second. Let me just see who's turning up. Gabriel, great. That's lovely. Great. So I've got Susie. I've got Gabe. That's brilliant. Excellent. Right. In order that they turned up. And you need to know that I do them in the order that I receive them. Vous avez besoin de savoir, vous devez savoir que je les fais en ordre. Okay, Murray. Okay, there we go. So you can see that I do them in the order I get them. So Susie's one is, hi Luke, what have you done this weekend? And what have you got planned for the rest? For next week? I am having difficulty believing this expression is going to contain mal. We were together last week. That's for Susie. All right. Gabriel. Hey Luke. Everybody has enjoyed the warm weather after putting up with a shitty spring. Do you intend on going on holiday this summer? That's from Gabriel. For Gabriel, and I've got Murray, who is going to have, hey Luke, you make me laugh. I am sorry that you have to work with that wallpaper. Marie. There we go. Brilliant. Off you go. So while I'm waiting to receive something, lorsque j'attends vos réponses, let me tell you what I've been doing. Laisse-moi vous dire ce que j'ai fait. So I like to do the garden for my best friend. J'aime faire le jardin pour ma meilleure amie. Because unfortunately, her dad is very busy looking after her mom. Parce que malheureusement, son père est très occupé en s'occupant de sa mère. So I love gardening. It's one of my hobbies. J'adore le jardinage. C'est un de mes loisirs. And the guy who lives next door, his garden is it's just completely wild. Le voisin, son jardin, c'est complètement sauvage. And his apple tree is blocking everything. Et le pommier, ça bloque tout. So I need to trim this apple tree so that they can see. Donc j'ai besoin de tailler ce pommier pour qu'ils puissent voir. Lovely. Let's see if I've had any responses from anybody. So there's Susie, not had her response yet. There's Gabriel. I've sent Gabriel. There's Murray's. There you go. So you guys have had it all. So that's 3 of you. Ça c'est 3. Who are the sneaky little bastards who are here but not doing the WhatsApp? Who are the sneakers? Yeah, who are those that are just spying? Yeah, qui font l'espion, qui guettent. Do not be afraid. Yeah, do not be afraid. Somebody's gone when I said that. Quelqu'un est parti quand je l'ai dit. Don't be afraid. N'ayez pas peur. N'ayez pas peur. Okay? I will give you something at your level. Je vous donnerai quelque chose à ton niveau. If you don't have WhatsApp, that's fine. I will, for one time, allow a bit of text. Si vous n'avez pas de WhatsApp, ça va. Pour une fois, je permettrai le texte. Good. So I think I've had my first response. Je pense que j'ai reçu ma première réponse. Gabby's taking part. Great, Gabby. Your one is, and I want nice attached voice, Gabby. Je veux que la voix soit bien attachée. Gabby's one is, my friend Luke and I met last week for the first time in person. We sat down in a secret garden and we enjoyed ourselves. Gabby, I don't need to look anything up. I want you to practice going round. So if you don't know what that is, try and say something similar. Yeah, try and say something similar. Try not to look this stuff up, guys, because anybody can Google. It's really easy. Try and go round it with other phrases. Yeah, good. That's for Gabby. And guys, can I remind you, when you give me the translation, can you just quickly say what the English was? Est-ce que je peux vous rappeler que quand vous me donnez la traduction, merci de me dire la version en anglais. All right? Great. So the first one through was Susie. Nice work, Susie. Lovely, 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 lovely. So basically, instead of saying, what have you got planned? Susie cleverly went, qu'est-ce que tu vas faire? She just totally solved a problem. Elle a complètement résolu un problème. So, qu'est-ce que tu as fait ce week-end? What have you got planned? Qu'est-ce que tu as de prévu? So the verb to plan in French, guys, is planifier or organiser, but it's a lot less common than to plan. All right. So instead of saying what have you got planned, you say what have you got? Now, instead of saying what have you planned, you say something planned, quelque chose de prévu. So P-R-E with an acute V-U from the verb prévoir. So for example, what have you got planned? Est-ce que tu as quelque chose de prévu pour la semaine prochaine? I'm having difficulty believing. Lovely work, Susie. The guys, the verb to say I'm finding something hard is avoir du mal. So j'ai du mal à croire. Beautifully linked. Well done, Susie. Que nous étions ou qu'on était ensemble la semaine dernière. Great. Lovely, Susie. Excellent work. The ceremony I told you about happened this week. Thank you for saying that my children were beautiful. That's for Susie. Susie has got beautiful children, beautiful daughter, a very handsome son, and he's a clever lad because he's just done a degree. Et c'est un mec super intelligent parce qu'il vient de faire une licence. And Susie looked very, very smart, and she attended his graduation. Elle a assisté à sa remise de diplôme. And she looked lovely. Elle était très élégante. So Susie showed me these photographs, and that's what she's going to talk about. Elle va en parler. So hi, Luke. So then you've got the next thing there. Right, that's it. A couple of messages. Lovely. Lovely. The messages are coming through. Good. Je commence à recevoir les messages. Lovely. That's Susie's. I've heard it before. Great. So that one can go. Great. Delete. Gabriel's was first. Hi, Luke. Everybody has enjoyed the warm weather after putting up with a shitty spring. Do you intend on going on holiday this summer? Lovely. Right. So this is a good thing. So the verb to enjoy, so go with salut. Don't always use bonjour. Bonjour is like hello, and salut is like hi. So salut, Luke. Everybody has enjoyed the warm weather. Now. To enjoy, as you've correctly done, is s'amuser, reflexive verb. I enjoyed myself, je me suis amusé. Tu t'es amusé, il s'est amusé. To enjoy doing something, so I enjoy gardening. Je m'amuse à, preposition à plus infinitive. So I enjoy gardening. Je m'amuse à faire le jardinage. Okay? Great. Somebody's just said massive legend. Love to you too. Je t'embrasse. So basically, I enjoy doing something, s'amuser à. So I enjoy reading, j'aime bien la lecture, j'adore la lecture. So you kind of need to go another way around it. So if you're saying everybody's enjoying, everybody has enjoyed the warm weather, tout le monde sait profiter de. Because the idea is to kind of make the most of it. Profiter de. And like verbs that which use de at you guys level, we need to use a dans or an en if we're doing something in a different order. So for example, profites-en would be the command form, profit from it. Okay, so if you don't understand dans, D-O-N-T and en, send me an email to logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com and just put, hi Luke, dans, en, what's going on? All right, you could literally write dans, en, what the fuck, and I'd understand. I know what you were referring to, and I'd send you that video. Or you can purchase the podcast which mentioned them. So in other words, then, Gabe, everybody's enjoyed the weather. Tout le monde, what we're going with, everybody enjoyed it. Tout le monde a profité. Notice everybody is an is, like a he. All right. So tout le monde a profité du beau temps. After putting up with the shitty spring. Lovely. Après avoir plus past tense. Good boy. Après avoir supporté. Guys, I cannot say this enough. The letter U on its own in a verb is, or any word, is U. Supporter. Après avoir supporté. Slang words for put up with would be, notice to support in French is not supporter. That is to put up with. Soutenir is to support. So Luke says, thank you, Susie, for your support last week. Merci pour ton soutien, or merci de m'avoir soutenu. Yeah, okay. Random, yes, I do have a podcast. They're available to purchase in vocab, in grammar, and in copying in 100 different ones about classes. If you email me on that number, if you email me on that email address, random, I will show you how to buy them. And they're good, if I'm honest. So in other words, yeah, so merci d'avoir supporté. Tout le monde, après avoir supporté. Lovely, le mauvais printemps, the bad spring, or printemps de merde. Printemps de merde. Okay, so shitty spring, ce printemps de merde. Do you intend on going on holiday this summer? Lovely, est-ce que t'as... Now, that's a slang thing, guys. Notice I don't mind slang, because we use slang in English. Est-ce que t'as l'intention? L'intent. IN would be un, like vin, like wine. IN would be en, like en France. So l'intention. Or est-ce que tu comptes? No preposition plus infinitive. Are you, Susie, are you planning on coming to the meal later? Tu comptes venir? Yeah. I would hope Susie would say yes. Okay, so yeah, good. Lovely. D'aller en vacances or partir en vacances? Partir was a little bit more French for my mind. Okay, good, Gabe. Lovely work, Gabriel. So things to take from that then would be the notion of s'amuser à, to enjoy doing something, or profiter de. All right. Everybody enjoy themselves. Tout le monde s'est amusé. Or that pleased them. Ça leur a plu. Those kind of ideas. All right. So Gabe, next one. Luke is thrilled that we have started get great. Luke is thrilled that we've started to avoid things we don't get and to avoid problems. Communication is one of the main problems. Yeah, people just don't communicate. It is not always about translation for translation's sake. Il ne s'agit pas de la traduction juste pour la traduction. Go round, go round, go round, go round. Yeah, good. That's for Gabe. Next up, we've got. Let's just delete that. Je vais le supprimer. Supprimer. SU, supprimer. Lovely clear chat. Great. Gabby? Lovely. So my friend Luke and I met last week for the first time in person. We sat down in a secret garden and we enjoyed ourselves. Gabby, that sounds hot. Good. So mon ami Luc et moi. So first things first. In English, that would be my friend Luke and I, because we are subject pronouns, because we are going to do the verb. Guys, people mess this up all the time in English. Les gens se trompent tout le temps en anglais. People think saying and I is really posh. Yeah, really elegant. Oh, Luke, she gave it to Luke and I. No, she didn't. She gave it to me. Therefore, she gave it to Luke and me, or me and Luke. She gave it, I am going, Susie and I are going. So in other words, you only use I if you're talking about yourself doing a verb. In French, no, you can't say Luc et je. So it would have to be Luc et moi. A rencontré, said Gabby. Now, a couple of things. First things first. Gabby, I said this in the WhatsApp group earlier. Je l'ai dit dans le groupe WhatsApp à tout à l'heure. If you use rencontré, you've got to use who you're meeting afterwards. So if you said we met, you've got to do that reflexively. Yeah? So if I said Wendy and I met for a coffee, you've got to say Wendy and I met each other for a coffee. Because otherwise, you're saying Wendy and I met Jim, Wendy's husband. Another legend. So basically, if you said Luke and I met, Luc et moi, on s'est rencontrés, or on s'est vu, or nous nous sommes vus, nous nous sommes rencontrés, you'd need the reflexive. Side note, guys, you can use the verb that would be he and she with we. So on est allé, on a mangé. But if you started with names, Luke and I, we did this, it's not classy to say Luc et moi, ah. So in other words, you can use he and she verbs as long as you've said the word on. If you don't say on, you need to treat Luc and I like nous. So for example, we have eaten, nous avons mangé, Luc et moi avons mangé. But that's not as French as saying Luc et moi, nous avons mangé. All right? Good, let's listen to the rest of it. If you find this useful, do tell me. Good, nice pronunciation pour la première fois ensemble. Lovely, 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 lovely going round. And lovely voice, Gabby. Nice starting to link it. For the first time in person, Gabby didn't know in person, so she said ensemble, together. Perfect. En personne, face à face. Yeah. Good, so Gabby gave me on a assis. So we sat down is a reflexive verb. So nous nous sommes assis, on est assis. S'asseoir is a verb. There's a really good video. I'm not blowing my own trumpet, but if you I wondered where I was going there. I'm not blowing I'm not blowing my bad self. I'm not that flexible. Actually, I am. I'm not going to lie. Email me if you want the video on the how to sit, because it means to sit down. It's the process of sitting down. It's not actually being sat. It's the process of getting your ass down. So if you said, I was sat opposite Marcy, then you don't use s'asseoir. You'd use the past of it. J'étais assis. Yeah. I sat down. Je me suis assis. Yeah. So I met Luke for the first time in person. We sat down. On s'est assis. Nous nous sommes assis. Reflexive verb, s'asseoir, s'asseoir. In a secret garden. If you didn't know how to say that, just say, we took a chair or whatever. We, go round it on a pris une chaise, whatever, Good. Jardin secret, nicely pronounced. Lovely. Et on s'est amusé. I need the on back in. So you're using the he, she verbs for we, Gabby, which is lovely. That's lovely. That's very authentic. But remember to use the on with it as well. So that would be et nous sommes amusés, or nous nous sommes amusés, or et on s'est amusé. Lovely, Gabby. Luke is very motivated. No, it's motivating to hear that Gabby's voice has improved. Now, this is tough. This is a real bastard. It's motivating that Gabby's voice has improved. This is a bastard. Or rather, I am giving it you. Go round it, get across, get the idea across. Yeah, get the idea across. If you can't do it, and then I'm going to talk about the grammar. Susie, lovely, 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 lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely relative pronoun. The ceremony I told you about, the ceremony of which I told you. Now notice, Susie has done two very clever things. Firstly, she's used the relative pronoun. So the ceremony I told you about is ending a sentence with a preposition, which we do not formally do in French, or even informally. Also, because she's just got it in her muscle memory, this is what I'm talking about. What verb did I give? What did I give Susie? If I'm not mistaken, I gave her I told you about. To tell is dire. So why has Susie given me dont je vous ai parlé, which is correct? Because she's just learned dont je vous ai parlé. That's correct, to use parler with this expression. You say that I talked to you about. That's French. You don't really say dont je vous ai dit. So well done, Susie. Correct, correct, correct. The only thing I would say, la seule chose que je dirais, you don't need to use te. Sorry, you don't need to use vous if you're talking about me. Tu n'as pas besoin de me vous voyez. But unless you meant that I told you guys about, in which case vous would be correct. Dont je vous ai parlé. But between you and I, between you and me, idiot Luke, between you and me, no need to use vous. Good. Happened. What was happened? Lovely reflexive use of c'est passé. Lovely, Susie. Just to introduce another one. Avoir lieu, to take place. So la cérémonie dont je vous ai parlé, dont je t'ai parlé, a eu lieu. Took place. We're going to use the verb avoir in the passé composé. Took place, had place. Today's meeting will take place. La réunion d'aujourd'hui aura lieu. Yeah, avoir lieu. All right, like in lieu of that place. Okay. Great, Susie. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Merci de m'avoir dit. Merci and de. Lovely, Susie. Impressive. So basically, thank you for an object is merci pour. Thank you for the drink, Luke. Merci pour le vin, or whatever, whatever I you. Okay. Merci d'avoir acheté quelque chose à boire. Merci de m'avoir. So thank you for is merci de or merci pour. Pour for an object, de for a verb. Right? Notice we'll often use this in French in a way that means please. Please don't do this. Merci de ne pas. Thanks for not. Please don't. Please don't keep. Please don't. What can I say? Please don't touch the photographs. Merci de ne pas toucher les photos. Merci de ne pas toucher les photos. La photo. Yeah, okay, if it was feminine. Lovely, Susie. Great. So the next one for Susie would be tomorrow's meeting will take place as planned. I gave you the word planned earlier, guys. It began with a P. I hope you can attend. That is for Susie. Go round it primarily and then think of something else. And actually, I hope that you will be able to attend as well. That's also for Susie. Right, Marie. Quelques difficultés de connexion en Écosse. J'espère pouvoir vous rejoindre tous très bientôt. Okay, Marie, whenever you get here. Okay. Lovely. Luke is thrilled that we have started to avoid things we don't get and to avoid the problems. Communication is one of the main problems. Thank you, Gabriel, for being so efficient. Merci. So thank you for a verb. Merci d'avoir été. Thank you for having been. Or merci d'être. Très efficace, very efficient. Lovely. Now we're a little bit at your level, Gabe. Beyond very happy. Best thing you can do, fella, I've done a video on it. Will you please email me? Will you please email me? Merci de m'envoyer un courrier électronique. Merci de m'envoyer un email. The video I did on using a thesaurus. A thesaurus, for those of you that don't know, I'm sorry if that sounds patronizing, is a synonym dictionary. Dictionnaire de synonymes, all right? So French thesaurus is when you look at the French word and it gives you other words in French for the same word. And that's a really good way to extend your vocabulary. C'est une bonne manière d'apprendre beaucoup de vocabulaire. So guys, can you email me saying, Luke, thesaurus or synonyms, and I will know what video to respond to when you read. Guys, any questions about private tuition, please use WhatsApp. Just to say hi, you enjoyed the class, by all means use WhatsApp or do it on the YouTube comment. Anything about specific videos you want, please use the internet. Please use email. Lovely. So back to Gabe. Let me know when you want this one-on-one, Gabe, that we mentioned for the voice. Yeah, so what do I say then? So synonyms, Gabe, ravi. Nice one to have is ravi. Ravi. R-A-V-I. Like Ravi, like one of the characters in one of my favorite TV shows, iZombie. Now, our friend Gabriel did something clever. Luke is thrilled that we have started. He went Luke est ravi qu'on est, and he swapped it for on a, because thrilled is an emotion. It is an emotion. Okay, so that means that the verb after the que. So if you use an emotion, then a que, the next verb will be a subjunctive. If that means nothing for you, please email me Logic Language Learning saying, Luke, I really want to purchase the podcast on the grammar of how to master the subjunctive. All right. So basically, I'm happy that you spoke. You spoke, tu as parlé. I'm happy you spoke. Je suis content que tu aies parlé. Well done, Gabe. So I'm happy that that we have started to avoid things that we don't get. Je suis content qu'on ait commencé à éviter des choses qu'on comprend pas, okay, qu'on ne pige pas. Tu pige is a slang word. Yeah, forget. Tu pige, you get a bit, you know, slang. Good. Et éviter des problèmes. Remember. Gabe, you need to watch the video on day versus lay. Okay. Yeah, éviter des problèmes. Yeah, you need to know why we're using day and why we're not using lay there. Communication is one of the main problems. Lovely. La communication. Lovely. La communication est un des, not l'un des, est un des problèmes principaux. Good. I went out last night, Luke, and I saw lots of people. There were people everywhere, but I couldn't find friends anywhere. Friends are important in life. Now I am going to buy apples for my dinner. Let's try that. That's for Gabriel. Lovely. Delete. Okay, that's Gabe. Murray. Hi, Luke. You make me laugh. I'm sorry that you have to. Oh, no, you don't have to type out the French, Murray, but well done. Right. So Murray's was, hi, Luke. You make me laugh. I'm sorry that you have to work with this wallpaper behind you. So, salut Luc, tu me fais rire. Well done. You make me laugh is tu me fais rire, as opposed to you make me happy, tu me rends content. You will also hear the verb rigoler a great deal. Tu me fais rigoler. Je rigole, I'm joking. Okay. I'm sorry, je suis désolé, is an emotion. Is an emotion. So I'm sorry that you have to. Je suis désolé que tu doives. So this verb to have to is devoir. So je dois, I have to. Tu dois. Je suis désolé que tu doives. Yeah. Work with this now. Ce papier, Murray, you know this. Le papier, mon papier, ce papier. Wallpaper. Even this wallpaper is called papier peint. Le papier peint, painted paper. Le papier peint. Donc, je suis désolé que tu dois travailler avec ce papier peint derrière toi. Can I stress that behind you ain't ever going to be derrière de toi? Never. Never, ever. All right? Detrás de, we had a lovely Spanish gentleman last week, didn't we? And he's not here this week. Perhaps he's going to join. Okay, if he gets in touch, David, I think it's David Bisabol, I've forgotten his name. If you're listening to this, David, it's lovely to have you back. Lovely. Good, new one for Murray. Computer. I couldn't get online with my computer, but I had power. So the internet is playing up. That's for Murray. Isn't it a nice name, Murray? Delete. Oh, I'm Joe. Susie's sending one. Hey, Chris, I'm teaching till about 9 o'clock. It's about another 25 minutes. I'm just in my live class. I'm teaching a little bit. Right, Skylines K-pop. Hi, how should I improve my French? I've had French in school for like 4 years now, and I get B+, and I still have 1 year left of French in school. My grammar is okay. I just studied to pass the test. I wish to improve to speak more freely, because even though my teacher praises me for my ability to, well, you're obviously speaking a second language with your English, so well done. I realize I only right. Well, basically, K-pop. My recommendation would be to make sure that you cover. I have a 6-point plan that I teach people in 6 lessons. Lesson 1 is present tense using the 2 methods, so A and soft hard. Lesson 2 is all the other tenses apart from the subjunctive. Lesson 3 is the pronouns. Lesson 4 is the subjunctive. Lesson 5 is the sometimes I join these up. Lesson 5 is relative pronouns. Lesson 6 is different ways of saying what. After that, we then do a translation class. We start working. All of the grammar involved in that main chunk is available in my podcast in one series, in one order, K-pop. So if you want to order that, email me, logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com, and you can purchase on, I need my assistant Wendy, you can purchase on PayPal. And then once you've done that, then you want to watch the conversation classes, because that will then get you to introduce you to the concept of going round, avoiding the things you don't say. So if your teacher has said that you keep stopping, chances are you're probably stopping and you don't know a word. So for example, Susie didn't know a word earlier. Gabriel didn't know a word, but they found another way of doing it. So that's the key to social fluency, or at least, fluency is not bilingual, okay? Good. Brilliant. Email me, K-pop, or WhatsApp me, and we'll have a little conversation. All right. Don't say sorry for your English. You're already speaking a second language. All right. So that is my recommendation. All right. WhatsApp me, and I'll give you what I recommend. All right. Good. Would you like to take part now, K-pop? Would you like me to? Would you like me to send you some translation to do? I went out last night and Luke and I saw lots of people. There were people everywhere, but I couldn't find my friends anywhere. Friends are important in life. Now I'm going to buy apples for my dinner. Good. Remember, Gabe, don't stress the auxiliary. Je suis sorti. I'm not interested in... Now, I do not want this ticky thing, which is je suis sorti. I don't want that all the time. Not all the time. Je suis sorti from time to time, fine, but not every time you say je suis, all right? Je suis sorti... But that was born from the fact that you don't stress suis. Same as I'm in English, although that's correct, suis isn't correct. I'm in English is born from the fact that you do not stress the auxiliary verb in English. You don't say, I am talking. I'm talking. So, je suis sorti hier soir. Beaucoup, not beaucoup. Beaucoup means a beautiful ass. Why, thank you. I have been doing my pliés and my squats. Beaucoup, not beaucoup. Yep. Beaucoup de personnes, so beaucoup de personnes. Not beaucoup de personnes. That would be lots of the people. Il y avait des gens partout. Il y avait des gens. Why the? So you need to watch my video on day versus lay. Email me, say, Lukey, can I have the day versus the lay video? Lay specific. Il y avait les gens. That would be like there were the people I met when Sue and I went for a drink. The specific people. If it's just general, this is what I say, guys. If you're coming from English into French, if you need a the, use the, le, la, lay. If you need a some, use du, de, la, des, or quelque for the plural. If you're coming from English, where there's no the or no some in the English, but in French, you will need one of them. So, for example, if you say there were I can't take this call now. Somebody's calling me. Who's calling me on that? I'm teaching. So if you said there were people, it's not the specific people. Il y avait des gens. Il y avait du monde. It will be the one. It won't be the one. All right. Email me and say I want day versus lay, Gabe. All right. Yes, I do. Skylines, it's on the videos. So WhatsApp me about that. There's a specific series of videos about how to achieve that, all right? Personne, keep it high. Partout, we're in the ooh, Gabe. Ooh versus ooh. Basic shit, buddy. Basic shit. Ooh, 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 ooh. If I asked you to spell partout, you'd say O-O-U. Tu is like tu, like you speak, tu parles, partout. Ooh is a bit of a chest. Yeah, partout, okay? It's not partout, it's partout, okay? Je ne pouvais pas, Gabe. Ooh. We need that speaking class, you and I. Yeah, we need that speaking class. Yeah? You hesitate on these sounds because you're like, oh, I think that's a bit shit. And then you don't get the melody all lined up, and then you don't learn it as well as you could because you clearly have talent in French. Half an hour. Jesus, Gabriel. I mean, you know, I can't go any cheaper. Half an hour. Yeah, just give yourself half an hour with me. You can't keep saying ooh and ooh and ooh and ooh the wrong way around. Just give yourself half an hour with me. WhatsApp will sort it out, okay? No, I couldn't find my friends anywhere. Je ne pouvais trouver mes amis nulle. Je ne pouvais pas trouver. Oh, literally, je ne pouvais without the pas. But nulle part. Nulle part. Nowhere. Friends are important in life. Lovely, because that's speaking generally. Les amis, because you're speaking generally. Les amis sont importants dans la vie. Why are they important? Have you only got female friends? Have you only got female friends? Les amis sont importants. You can consider me a friend. I am male. Contrary to popular belief. Les amis sont importants, not importantes. Okay. Lovely. Now that was better. Je vais acheter des pommes. But again, Gabriel, email me and ask, guys, this goes for all of you, the video on which words you pronounce in French. Not how to pronounce them, but which words you put the stress on. You don't say they or les. You don't stress those words. You don't stress those words. Alors, moi, je vais acheter des pommes. You don't stress the day, all right? This is very important. Don't think that's some really subtle shit, Luke. I don't need that. This is very important because if you get into the habit of stressing certain words, like the auxiliary and like other things, you will anticipate hearing those words much more cleanly when people are talking to you in French, and we won't. So it's what I call words with the light on and words with the light off, all right? So you would never say, moi, je vais acheter des pommes. You were just proud of the fact that you got the correct word. Well done. I'm proud of you too. I'm always proud of people, but I don't need you to tell me that narrative journey intellectually. I just need you to say des pommes. Don't say des pommes, right? Good. Lovely. So Gabe, the next one for you. This paper is burning his eyes. He won't be able to get by under another 5 minutes. Check. This paper is burning his eyes. He won't be able to get by after another 5 minutes. Poor chap. What is he supposed to do? That is for Gabe. Oh, a sea of text. One from Susie. Good. So tomorrow's meeting, Susie said tomorrow, comma or breath, the meeting, la réunion. Lovely. Make sure, Susie, we are hitting the eh, la réunion, la réunion. Okay. Lovely. Or we could have said tomorrow's meeting, la réunion de demain, la réunion de demain, the meeting of tomorrow. Yeah. So tomorrow's meeting, demain, comma la réunion or la réunion demain. Lovely, well done, Susie. So the infinitive to take place is avoir lieu, will take place is aura lieu, as Susie's just done. So la réunion de demain aura lieu as planned, comme prévu, as planned. Well done, guys. We're learning the verb prévu again. I hope you can attend. Lovely. So notice, guys, that j'espère doesn't take subjunctive, which is terribly peculiar because those of you that speak Spanish or study Spanish will notice that it does. Yeah. I hope. Are you well? ¿Estás bien? Okay, I hope you're well. Espero que estés bien. It will be subjunctive in Spanish. And it makes sense to be subjunctive in a way because it's like I hope might not be indicatively commenting on something definitely being the case. But it's not. J'espère que tu vas bien. How many people have written that? Yeah, GCC. J'espère que tu vas bien. It's not subjunctive. So I hope you will be able to attend. J'espère que tu vas pouvoir. You are going to be able to. Or j'espère que tu pourras. assister, and it's assister à. So either say, j'espère que tu pourras y assister, or there's another verb, to show up, turn up, se rendre à. Notice I'm using se rendre, guys, without the can't. So I turned up, je m'y suis rendu, or je me suis rendu à the event, all right? So go, se rendre à. I'm going to show up at the party. Moi, je vais me rendre à la fête. To attend formally. Moi, je vais assister à la fête. All right? Je vais assister à la fête. So, assister à is more formal than se rendre. Don't, muscle memory wise, find yourselves using se rendre plus quand. Right? Good, Susie. Good. So, Susie using se rendre. I turned up. Nobody was there. Sons of bitches. The sons of bitches had left me all alone. That's for Susie. Delete, clear. Murray? Hey, you just tried to call me. It's just in the middle of a live class. So I've got your messages. I know you're interested in lessons. That's brilliant. I'll give you a WhatsApp later. Don't know who the hell that was. J'ignore qui c'était. Somebody tell me what country code is 32. Somebody let me know. C'est quoi le 32? Am I being stupid? What country code is that? Am I being really dumb? Is that a country I know really well and a language I speak? Est-ce que ça c'est un pays que je connais bien, une langue que je parle? What country code is 32, somebody? Murray. Right, so je n'ai pas pu, so Murray has gone, I couldn't get online. So je n'ai pas pu aller en ligne. Lovely. Or basically, what I'm trying to distinguish here, Murray, is the difference between connecter, which refers to the internet. So j'ai pas pu me connecter. I haven't been able to connect myself because otherwise it'd be like connecting one thing with another thing. So j'ai pas pu connecter mon ordi. I haven't been able to get my computer online, or j'ai pas pu me connecter. A bit like garer, to park, where we get the word garage from. J'ai garé la voiture, I parked the car, or je me suis garé. So connecter or se connecter is to get online. What's the verb beginning with a B that gives me what's the verb beginning with a B that gives me that's better. What's the verb beginning with a B that gives me electrical current? Brancher. All right. So connecter is internet, and brancher that we get from a branch. It also means connected in a trendy way, like as in you know stuff. Luc, il est assez branché, il connaît les restos. Luc, il est assez branché, il connaît les restos. Luke's quite well connected, he knows good restaurants. So quick reminder, se connecter, the verb to get online. Brancher, to be electrically connected. So, you know, tu peux brancher mon ordi, can you plug my laptop in? Lovely. So good, Murray. What you said was great, but those are the words that I'm looking for. One more for Murray. Okay. The plug is screwed. I am going to have to replace it for you. That's for Murray. Let's try and get a quick turnover. The plug is screwed. I'm going to have to replace it for you. As in the plug and socket, those of you who don't quite follow that. Good, that's good. One more, delete, clear. This paper is burning his eyes. He won't be able to get by after another 5 minutes. Poor chap, what is he supposed to do? Hi Frank, I do apologise. I couldn't read your messages because I was reading the homework from the guys. Salut Franck, je m'excuse, je pouvais pas lire tes messages parce que je lisais les messages de mes amis, quoi. So, hi Luke, just found your channel. I'm just starting to learn French. What is the best place to start on your website? Like a specific playlist or just click around and find beginner stuff? Right, Frank, I say this all the time. Je le dis tout le temps. My website, my YouTube started because I used to teach, well, I still teach professionally, but I used to teach bankers and finance people, and they were homework videos. Donc, effectivement, ma chaîne a commencé parce que je travaillais avec des banquiers, des gens en finance, et c'était mes vidéos de devoirs. So, in other words, people were at different levels. Des gens, ils avaient des niveaux différents. So, the lessons are different levels. Les cours sont des niveaux différents. If you want a systematic, frank, organized method of going from the beginning to the end of the grammar, like I was explaining to K-pop earlier, that it is the podcasts. And Susie, a couple of other people I think who are here might just write something in the chat and say, you know, I followed those and they're whatever, if you can vouch for them. And that is a very organized, systematic way of going in 4 minutes on every topic, and then 4 minutes of examples that takes you with my methodology from the very beginning to the end of grammar, and then you can get onto translation stuff, Frank. So by all means, WhatsApp me on the number, which is plus 447899732838. Hang on. Anybody here who's done the podcast who wants to write a review or just quickly tell Frank that they've worked with them, I'd be very grateful. Or go onto the website, Frank, and go onto the link, Frank, and you will see the reviews there. So if you just email me, yeah, or that, I'll sort you out. All right. I do one-on-one, Frank. I do teach one-on-one. I'd be happy to teach you one-on-one. But if you wanted to do it as an autodidact, I'm there for you as well. More than happy to show you that. Yeah. So either plus 447899732838, or the email is logiclanguagelearning@gmail.com. I used to primarily only teach in the city, so finance workers, all that kind of thing, speed learning, and now I enjoy the the autodidact crowd. So that's kind of where we're at. This bitch used to live in a suit, and now he lives in a t-shirt. Before that, he used to live in lycra, but there you go. So I went, this paper is burning his eyes. He won't be able to get by after another 5 minutes. Poor chap, what is he supposed to do? Lovely. So papier, don't feel you need the C for this paper. You can say ce papier. So now, Gabe, try and be a bit more French, guys. With French, we try not to use the words the possessive words with the body part. I'll say it again. With body part, we try not to use the possessive. So if you said, I broke my leg, je me suis cassé la jambe, he touched my ass, il m'a touché le cul. So you can say il a touché mon cul, fine. But what I'm saying most of the time is, when possible, in formal phraseology, you use the reflexive and then the word the. So for example, it's burning his eyes, ça lui crame, slang word, or ça lui brûle les yeux. Notice, Gabe, that the grammar will be indirect, because in the sentence, Gabe, that is burning his eyes. The eyes are the things that have been burnt. So that's burning his eyes for him. Ça lui crame les yeux. Ça lui brûle les yeux. Okay? Tristan Lees has just tried to contact me on Skype. 1 second. No. What's going on? 1 second. No, you have to click on YouTube normally. Can you not see it? If you do not manage it, give me a I can type really quickly, which is quite impressive, because I've got a massive scar in my hand, because I was was in a car crash. Moi, je peux taper hyper vite, qui est quand même impressionnant parce que moi, j'ai eu un accident de voiture. Lovely. So what I'm after then, Gabe, for you, is to get into this habit of using lui. Yeah, third person. So, il va pas pouvoir, bordel, putain de merde. C'est pas pouvoir, c'est pouvoir. All right, Gabe, you and I are making time this week. You are too talented to keep saying shit like pouvoir into the pouvoir. Too talented, all right? Make time for me. Yep, sort out a private. Après notre 5 minutes, can I point this out to you guys? 5, 6, learn your numbers with Luke. 5, 6, 8, and 10. Donc 5, 6, 8, 10 are numbers that when the word you use after them starts with a consonant, you will not, in proper French, say the word in full. You do not say 5 people. You do not say 5 personnes, or 6 personnes, or 8 personnes, or 10 personnes. You say 5 personnes, 6 personnes, 8 personnes, 10 personnes. 8,000, 8,000, 10,000. Have you ever noticed that pronunciation thing? So I'll give you the numbers that do that again. 5, 6, 8, Luke's struggling, and 10. All right. So the full version for what you've just given me, Gabe, would be ce papier peint lui crème les yeux. Il va pas pouvoir s'en sortir ou se débrouiller pour encore 10 minutes, pour encore 5 minutes, for another 5 minutes. Le pauvre, the poor one, le pauvre. Qu'est-ce qu'il est censé faire? What is it that he's supposed to do? All right. Couple more, just and then we'll finish. I would like to thank Luke. Thank you. For what you have done, the work you sent him. Changed his life. That's for Gabriel. Think about what the verb is doing in the last sentence. Pense à ce que le verbe fait. Lovely. Gabby? Gabby, pardon me, relaying your personal business. I'm just correcting your French. So, Luc, excuse le délai, lovely French. Meilleur ami, mon meilleur ami ou ma meilleure amie qui a une crise cardiaque, qui a souffert. So, Gabby, anything that's RIR, yeah? So, for example, ouvrir, ouvert, okay? Tristan, you can have one now. I'm going to give you straight away. Tristan, just type me your level. What is your level, Tristan? Quel est ton niveau? Quel est ton niveau? Just tell me what your level is, all right? And then you need to WhatsApp me on that. Tell me what your, but here now, tell me your level. Tell me your level, all right? Yeah, Gabby, so ouvrir, couvrir, past tense, j'ai ouvert, j'ai couvert, j'ai découvert. Yeah, okay? Don't worry, Gabby. I just hope they're okay. So there's an example from Gabby. Il y a 6 semaines should be il y a 6 semaines. Gabby, when you watch this back, you'll see the bit I said about 5 and 6 and 8 and 10. So 6 weeks ago, not il y a 6 semaines, but il y a 6 semaines. Why is he not saying the word 6 in full, you ask? Watch the video that we've just done up until this point. Vient de me téléphoner. Careful, vient de me téléphoner. So don't stress the me, but it will be me, not ma. Ma is il m'a téléphoné, right? Oh yeah, Gabby, I sent you a real difficult one, didn't I? Hang on. Now, right. It's motivating to hear that Gabby's voice has improved. By the way, Gabby, if I were French with no English, as opposed to obviously understanding English, I would have understood you there. So that's always good. I always say that to myself. If I didn't know English and I just had my French, would I understand the person? If I were French with no English, yes, I'd have got that. All right. C'est motivant d'entendre. So notice I'm linking those. Que la voix de Gabi. Now, 2 bits of grammar here, guys. To improve is améliorer if you are improving something else. So if you say, Luke improved my whatever, sex life. Luke improved my confidence. Luke improved my whatever. Fine. But if you're saying something improved, then you need to make it reflexive. It's improved itself. So, for example, Luke improved my French. Luc a amélioré mon français. My French improved thanks to Luc. Mon français s'est amélioré grâce à Luc. That is the reflexive past. If you don't know what the hell has just taken place and you don't understand the past tense verb in the reflexive, or even what the reflexive is, A, you need the podcast, B, you need to know about the poetry past. So can you please email me if you don't understand what's just taking place there, saying Luke, reflexive past, what the fuck, WTF, or merely just reflexive past, although I prefer the what the fuck. And that would be to Logic Language Learning. I'll put the email again. Learning at gmail.com. So for those of you that did follow that, reflexive verb to improve then. So it's motivating that Gabby's voice has improved. C'est motivant que la voix... So it's motivating to hear. C'est motivant d'entendre que la voix de Gabby. If you said it's motivating that, when you put an emotion or an impersonal statement plus a that, the next verb will be subjunctive. So c'est motivant que la voix de Gabi se soit améliorée. So you are bringing in a reflexive and a subjunctive at the same time. If that is beyond you, email me. Say, Luke, don't get it. So subjunctive, as you know, is going to come in after an impersonal statement. It's interesting that Luke teaches French. Okay, the teaches will be a subjunctive verb. In the case of the verb enseigner, it will sound the same. But if it's like Luke does lots of sport, Luc fait beaucoup de sport, it's interesting that Luke does lots of sport. C'est intéressant que Luc fasse beaucoup de sport. If you don't understand that, then you need to Google. Yes, you could Google, or you could do a search on my channel with the word subjunctive. SUBJUNCTIVE. Or just email me and say, Lukey Luke, can I have the subjunctive videos? Or the podcast where it makes it very easy for you. Reflexive poetry past, Gabby, is the je me suis, tu, t'es, il, say at the same time. Yeah? So my voice improved, ma voix s'est améliorée, ma voix s'est améliorée, S apostrophe ST. It's motivating that my voice has improved. C'est motivant que ma voix se soit améliorée. So you are doing the reflexive, Gabby, and the poetry past at the same time. Good? And the subjunctive, I mean. So that's why I gave you those different versions, Gabby. Lovely. Tristan, possibly lower. Right, let's just do a couple. Okay, so Tristan, can you do this for me? Hey Luke, I've just arrived and I hope that I am going to be able. Tristan, can you send me that as a WhatsApp? So speak it for me in French. Hey Luke, I've just arrived and I hope that I'm going to be able to do it. What did you do today before coming here? Try that. Yeah, that's kind of intermediate, yeah? Lovely. If not, Tristan, just WhatsApp me and we'll sort it out for next time. Gabby, good. So Gabby, I need you to go away and specifically revise reflexive verbs and the subjunctive, all right? And clear chat. Right, Susie. Shit, Christian's ringing me. So sorry, I've just got 5 more minutes. I'm just on YouTube. I'll give you a call when I'm done, okay? Right, I'm just going to take a picture so this guy gets that I'm doing this. There we go. Lovely. People always have personal problems on a Sunday evening, don't they, when I need it? So, yeah, do you know what? Sometimes I hear myself and I think, if I didn't exist, I'd invent me. I was like, did I really just give her that? Lovely. Je m'y suis rendu, Susie. So, je m'y suis rendu, because it's se rendre à, not with can't. So, je m'y suis rendu. Personne n'était là. Lovely, Susie. Une personne is a person, guys. Personne on its own with a ne after it or before it actually is nobody, which I know is a bit odd. You don't say you know nobody, do you? Say you don't know anybody. The only person that speaks like that is the Game of Thrones girl, isn't it? You know nothing, Jon Snow. You know, we don't normally do that, but that's French. Careful. They have is ils m'ont, isn't it, Susie? Ils ont laissé, good verb, Susie. Ils m'ont laissé tout seul. So, je m'y suis rendu, I turned up. Or je suis allé là. If you went round, I went there. Okay? Or je suis allé, you know, whatever. Il y avait personne là, there was nobody there, whatever. The sons of bitches had left me all alone. Les fils de pute. Less known socially, internationally than hijo de puta. Yeah? Yeah, well, filho de putana. But fils de pute exists in French. Les fils de pute m'avaient, because it's a they, had left me, m'avaient laissé tout seul. Right? We need to be able to swear in French, Susie, as well as be elegant. There's times a girl needs to know how to defend herself with language. Lovely. Murray. No. La prise est foutue. Well done, Murray. The plug is fucked. Foutu. The past tense of the verb foutre, which is kind of like fuck but not as rude. Yeah. Where did I give you that? No, there's a direct object grammar lesson in here somewhere, Murray. What was it? The plug. The plug is screwed. I'm going to have to replace it for you. The plug is in the socket, you know, like. So I'm going to have to replace it. Je vais devoir le remplacer. I'm going to have to replace it for you. Je vais devoir te le remplacer. Notice, Murray, we don't need the pour toi. Yeah? Remember, the indirect pronoun can also be for someone. I do it, je le fais. I do it for him, je le lui fais. Yeah? Or he does it for me, il me le fait. Yeah? Meaning he does the work for me, not meaning I find him cute. He does it for me. That would be altogether different. That would be il me plaît. Lovely. Good. No more from Murray then. So I'm going to start wrapping it up. Good. Gabriel, I would like to say thank you for what you have done. The work you sent him changed his life. Not je voudrais, but I'm not going to keep saying what am I going to say, Gabe? What am I going to say? Call me this week. We're not having vous, we're having vous. The French is too good to be saying vous. Get in touch, fella. Get in touch. Too advanced to be doing this stuff now. Good boy. The verb to thank is remercier. Remercier. Gabby, with your E and your R, make sure it's remercier, not remercier. Yeah. So je voudrais te remercier. The verb to thank has R-E, then the word merci, then ER on the end. Remercier. For what you have done. Ce que tu as fait. Try not to say ce que t'as fait. Get out of the habit of saying ta, Gabe. No, it's not classy. Don't say ta all the way. Say tu as fait. I use it fine, admittedly, with the French speakers, like t'as fait quoi? What have you done? The tu as needs to be part of your mouth, right? Not le. As poor Gabby knows, because I'm tough on people, le is not the word. Le travail, le travail. Le tra, not le tra. Le travail. Yeah, it's a different word. It's a different word. You have the ability to speak quickly, Gabriel. This is great, but that does not mean that we ignore the vowels, all right? Good lad. I'm only pushing you because it's for your exams. So, le travail que tu lui as envoyé, I gave you that you sent him to remind you the work is what's being sent. So therefore, him would be lui. You sent to him. Tu lui as envoyé. Okay? Changed his life. Le travail que tu lui as envoyé lui a changé la vie. So you said changed his life, a changé sa vie, but it would be nice to say lui a changé la vie. Okay? Well, no, you could say both there, but what I'm saying is for him would be lui, like we've just done with the te earlier, right? Good, no more for Gabe. Hi Marcy, I gave you a shout out earlier. Salut Marcy, ma belle, j'ai parlé de toi tout à l'heure. So Marcy, I'm wrapping up in a second, so you probably just watch it later. Good. Is there anybody who's still working on stuff for me? I think not. I think not. Good. So in overview, things we've done this week that are really important are reminding you we're getting onto using reflexive verbs a hell of a lot more in this group, aren't we? Because that's where we have to go. So it would be really prudent and wise if you didn't know what a reflexive verb was to go and to get in contact with me, and I'll give you the video links. And then even if you get a bit of vocabulary, if you can do a verb with avoir, and you can do a verb with être, and you can do a verb with a reflexive, and you can also do a reflexive verb with a and de as well, there is nothing else in French. There's nothing else in French grammatically. There's nothing else. There's nothing else. You can do a verb with have, you can do a verb with be. All right? Lovely. All right? Lovely. Sue, you're very, very welcome indeed. It's lovely to hear from you. I will speak to you. So guys, quickly before I finish, if you found this useful, please remember that I have a Coffee account. I will link it underneath. No one is under any obligation to do so, but bear in mind this is free. I'm giving you this for free. It would be much appreciated if somebody would purchase me a little wee coffee to say thank you for the hour and 15 of my private time. So no one is under any obligation to do so, but I'm just putting it there because it's free content for you. Equally, if you are interested in the podcasts, I will attach the link now. So you've got the link for the podcasts, which are a 0 to 60 version of everything that we do. So that basically, in an organized fashion, you'll have everything. I'll have to put that up there later. I can't find that for the moment. Because I'm doing a live class, it's not the first video on my site. I'll pop it up later and underneath, and do please read the reviews. So it is basically all the files that take you from the beginning to the end of the French you need to be able to follow the conversation videos, which are totally free on this site. If you then want the conversation classes, that's cool. Tristan keeps sending me an audio on Skype. Why can't people use WhatsApp? Why can't people use WhatsApp? Troy will spank my ass for saying this, but I'm guessing they're American. Americans don't seem to like WhatsApp. Don't seem to like it. But I love Troy, and she's a smart cookie. Lovely. Even if she did get commended on her teacher training exam for using my methodology without quoting my ass, but never mind. A footnote next time, Troy, if you don't mind. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I will speak to you guys soon. I'll see you next week. I will be here the same time next week. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Any questions, WhatsApp me, you've got the details. Any emails, email me, you've got the details. I will speak to you all soon. All right, loads of love. If you could click like, and if you could write a comment and review any video you see underneath the video saying you enjoyed it, that would be useful. If you could subscribe, that would also be very useful. And if you could tell people about me, that would equally be very useful. All right, guys, take care. Loads of love.